Hey guys, Jeb here, and today I'm bringing you some Black Ops 3 multiplayer gameplay, and today's going to be on Nuketown, the third iteration, which is actually very beautiful and even more colorful than it was in Black Ops 2, which I didn't think was going to be possible. But today I thought I'd go ahead and go over my opinion, and I guess in a way a review of Black Ops 3. It's been a little over 2 weeks now since the game has been released, and I have logged probably 2.5 days worth of in-game time now. So I think I have fairly the ability to kind of review it and go over it. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, the title is right. This is going to be over 100 kill gameplay. But here's a little spoiler alert for you. This is actually 100 plus that I lost. So, and I think we ended up only losing by 8 points, but you can't win them all. And I'm also running the Purifier, I believe, which is one of the specialists that I'm not really going to use. But nevertheless, let's get into what this whole video is about. So, when it comes to Black Ops 3, if you want a TLDR of the video, should you buy it or not? And I'm going to say yes. You should definitely buy this if you like Call of Duty or you need a first-person shooter to play to keep you either busy in the downtime or just to have some fun with. So yes, I would definitely recommend buying this game. And the reason why is it's overall a good Call of Duty. It's been a couple years, in my opinion, since we've had a Call of Duty worth enjoying, worth buying to do a lot of stuff with, and believe it or not, it was the last Black Ops game. Black Ops 2 was a good Call of Duty, and then we entered into Ghost, we entered into Advanced Warfare, and we kind of had a downtime. So I think Black Ops 3, as of right now, is beating the records for like early sales for Call of Duty comparative against Ghost and Advanced Warfare, which is a good thing, because Black Ops 3 has a lot to offer. Yes, it has the same thing Black Ops 2 did, but they've worked it to where it's much more fun. During Black Ops 2 when it was released, we had transit as our zombies, and they broke down the maps into little ones so you could play. Well, now, transit had a lot of issues and a lot of people disliked it. I, being one of them, I wasn't really a fan of transit, just it being smoky and foggy everywhere and the lava killing you was just a real big turnoff when it came to zombies. But with zombies here in Black Ops 3, Shadows of Evil is a massive map with a lot of things to do. And it's really fun. They've taken the best part of zombies and kind of thrown it all together in one. In a way, they took Mob of the Dead and they took other zombie maps and just compiled it, and it's really, really fun, even in its own. If you don't even like Call of Duty multiplayer, but you were a fan of their zombies, this game might be a purchase just for that, in my opinion. It is something that you go in to relax, you can hop in with friends. It's something that you don't have to be competitive about or worry about with multiplayer. It's just overall a great game mode that maybe even will warrant a $60 purchase. Now, I do have the Giant also, which is a remake of Der Riese, I think it's called. I think it's Der Riese in German, I'm not sure. But it's a remake, it's a slight remake. They really didn't change much, but they changed it enough to where it's actually fun. You have different wall guns, but then you can still get the Wunderwaffe in. Needless to say that if you're wanting to go back and experience kind of like that World of War feeling, or if you had Black Ops 1 when you had those map packs get re-put on your game that you hadn't been able to play in a while, it is something I definitely would recommend trying out. But when we get over here to multiplayer, it is fun. When I judge a Call of Duty of multiplayer, whether it's good or not, whether it's bad or if it's just stay away from, I judge it by how much I want to play the game, how much the fun factor is, and how much I just think about it when I'm doing other stuff throughout the day. And yes, it could sound kind of like on the addictive side, but back during MW2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, when I'm at school, I was wanting to go home and play Call of Duty. Like, it would every so often surface on the back of my mind while I'm doing like homework or schoolwork that I wouldn't mind playing this game. It was fun, and I wouldn't mind joining up with some friends, just hopping on and maybe play a game or two. And that feeling has returned. I want to play Black Ops 3. During Ghost and Advanced Warfare, I really did not have this feeling, to be honest. So, if that's any gauge of if this game is good or not, yeah, I would definitely go with it. I'm wanting to play this game rather than, say, with Advanced Warfare, just hopping on because I need to, because I feel as if I have to, rather than because I want to. There's a lot of things in Black Ops 3, too, especially the multiplayer. You got the basic guns and stuff, but they've added some specialists. In the beginning, I really thought specialists was going to be bad, and it's kind of growing on me. There are some things with specialists that I'm truly not a fan of. The hives, the invulnerable shield kind of things going on. The war machine that just is like noob tube on crack, just spamming them at you. Those are things I don't agree with. But there are ways to play against them to try to avoid them. Flak Jacket, for instance, will save you a little bit against a War Machine. Not if you get direct impacted, but if you're taking some of the damage at a little bit of a distance away from the explosive radius, you'll be fine. There are little things here and there. Score streaks are a little bit problematic. Some people have trouble even getting them. They raise the UAV to where if you're in TDM, it's going to take you 5 kills to get it. Something like that I don't agree with, like anti-up. It's kind of like a very, very watered down and bad version, in my opinion, of Hardline, especially when we had Black Ops 2 where it was stacking like 15% of your points, so you could earn your streaks quicker. But now we have anti-up that just gives you 75 points towards your streak, which in my opinion is not good for people who jump on just to have some fun and want to get a couple streaks and move off. Some people who want to just use UAV, counter UAV, and sometimes can't get 5 kills stringed together in a game, or can't get 6 kills. So, there are some things I would like changed. I would like maybe score streaks to drop in value so people can get them, or anti-up being buffed so that people can get them. But now moving on to the guns. The guns in this game, overall, in my opinion, I know a lot of people are having some issues with this right now, I think they're overall balanced. Some people were having issues and still are having issues with the Gorgon. They believe it is extremely overpowered. It might be overpowered in a sense that a player can kill you in 2 shots, it's automatic, and it has 40 rounds. In theory and in thought, that's overpowered. I've versed a lot of people using Gorgons, and every time I go against them, they're always head glitching in a specific location, they're not moving, and if you can stay moving, you're fine. And with that in mind, I believe that the Gorgon really isn't overpowered. But most of the guns seem to be perfectly balanced in my opinion. Some have really good accuracy, but trade off in damage. I think there's like the ICR for the assault rifles does this. For the submachine guns, it's kind of like using the Razorback. It has a consistent range drop off where it's almost always a 4-shot kill, and it feels good. They have had to buff it because they kind of nerfed it too hard coming over from the beta, but Treyarch is also listening to the community. Whereas I don't agree with the Gorgon getting its nerfs, most of the community, or a slight chunk of them, complained, and Treyarch noticed it and tweaked it to make it feel better. This is something I'm noticing. Hopefully Treyarch will follow this into the future. And so far, supply drops that were in Advanced Warfare I thought were the worst things ever because of the variants that you could buy overpowered weaponry. In Black Ops 3, they have done it almost perfectly. They have made it so that it's all cosmetic. You can get emblems, you can get player cards, and you can get camo skins or a weird different looking attachment so that your gun doesn't look the same as your friends, especially if they're running the exact same setup. You can actually make it look different, which is pretty cool. So far, as of right now, microtransactions have not come into play. We're not getting spammed with specialist gear. We're not getting spammed with supply drop packs we can buy, which, if that even happened, if they could make it where you could buy supply drops, I would not care. I like the way they're set up right now, and I think they're fair, and you can easily grind out for them. Usually, 1 win equals 1 crypto key, so if you win 10 games, you'll be able to open a supply drop, which is a common, and it seems like the supply drop commons are pretty good, in my opinion. I have opened 1 rare, and I think I did get a rare. Like, if you open a rare, you get a guaranteed one. If you open a common, you get a chance of pretty much anything, and so far it feels balanced. If I open 3 supply drops, I can get 2 with nothing but commons, and then I might get 1 with a legendary. I've even had one so far to be a legendary, epic, and rare all in the same one from a common, which is pretty cool. So the way Treyarch is doing things in Black Ops 3 so far is on point. Even competitive, seems like they're working it. I kind of wish that they wouldn't allow bans in competitive. I feel as if they should make it to where they're playing the exact same game as us. But that's how it has been since, I guess, Call of Duty began, and they wanted to get rid of stuff. I know in Black Ops 2, I think they banned the FAL, and the FAL with Select Fire just because they felt it was too strong, that it didn't have advantage. I feel as if the players should have to adapt, but it's not a bad thing. Let them play. That's their own little niche market, so I guess let them do what they want with that. So overall, when it comes to Black Ops 3, like I said in the beginning with like a too long didn't read kind of version, is it worth buying? Yes, definitely. Especially if you played Black Ops 2 for 3 years. I know a lot of people actually played Black Ops 2 for 3 years because they did not want to switch over. If that is what you did, come on over here to Black Ops 3. The movement system, which I haven't spoke on this video, is solid. It's not not Titanfall, but Advanced Warfare craziness where you can bounce all over the screen. But it's on point. If you played Titanfall and enjoyed Titanfall, this might be another first-person shooter you can enjoy. The way it moves from running to the wall works out perfectly. The jetpacks are not crazy. You simply glide up. Movement system, guns, everything is on point in my opinion. I would definitely recommend this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and peace out.